Hey, what's up guys? Josh here, and this is the Oculus Quest 2, a completely standalone headset that not only uses inside-out tracking, meaning there are no base stations, but also doesn't require a PC to operate. The cool thing about that is that it opens up a whole new world of VR to people who otherwise would have never picked up a headset simply because they don't have the hardware to run it. Now, I have been reimbursed for this headset by the Oculus marketing team. However, they have no say in what I put in my videos or what opinions I share about the system. In this lovely bright box, you get the Oculus Quest 2 headset, a spacer to use if you wear glasses, controllers with pre-installed batteries, quick start documentation, and a power adapter and cable to charge your headset. Now, as far as storage goes, I went with the 256 gig model, which cost $399, but honestly, I'll probably never use all of that space, and for most gamers, the 299 64 gig model will be plenty. Most games are only a few gigs a piece anyway. The first thing I noticed about this was the controllers, the switch from the Rift S, which was just the last Oculus headset I used. The ergonomics are different, but still very comfortable, and they got rid of those magnetic doors that were on the Rift S that so many people had a problem with. Overall, it's a great design with really strong haptic feedback, which is a must. To get started, you will need to download the Oculus app on your smartphone, but just to initiate the setup process. Everything after that can be done in the headset. And yes, you do need a Facebook account to get through setup and play games, which, you know, I'm not going to get into that, but setting up the headset and getting the fit right was really easy, though it will take some time once you get through the initial setup to download and install the software update. You will, of course, want to draw that old guardian boundary on the floor so you don't wander off and start whacking desks or bump into walls, which might actually be easier to do now that you're completely free of a tether cable. Now, while you can buy games through the Oculus Store to play within the headset, you can connect the Quest 2 to a gaming PC to play content both through Oculus and Steam VR. All you need is a compatible cable, like the official Oculus Link, or you can use Virtual Desktop to run games wirelessly. If you want to find out more about the Link cable and playing through Virtual Desktop, I'll link both of those in the description. When it comes to battery life for the headset itself, you're looking at about 2.5 hours of gameplay. You do have the option of purchasing the Elite Strap with battery, which actually doubles your playtime. You can also get the Elite Strap without the battery, and although I haven't tested it myself, all accounts say it adds more rigidity, it's easier to adjust, and it cups the back of your head for a more balanced feel. Now, why would you want that instead of just sticking with the elastic strap? Well, the elastic strap is okay, but it can get a little bit uncomfortable when you're playing for a long period of time. It becomes a little bit front heavy and can put a lot of pressure on certain parts of your head. As for the rest of the design, the foam is nice and squishy, very comfortable, have no problem with that. It's also removable. As for the tiny built-in speakers on this thing, they're okay. Being so small, there isn't much in the way of bass response, but they do for most things. The Quest 2 does have a 3.5mm headphone jack if you want to take your listening experience into your own hands. The IPD or interpupillary distance can be adjusted manually by moving the lenses from side to side, setting 1 being 58mm, setting 2 is 63, and setting 3 is 68. And while there are only the 3 settings, I found they were close enough not to cause any problems. Inside the menu, you can turn on hand tracking, which enables you to use simple gestures to browse the Oculus Store. And if you want to play around with hand tracking some more, definitely check out Elixir. It's a free game exclusive to the Quest where you can cast spells and do all sorts of fun wizardy things. So, what can I say? For $299, this thing is insane. The image is bright and sharp, tracking is spot on, and being totally untethered is, well, amazing. This is a really exciting time for VR, and if you're new to it, this is definitely where I would start. As always, I'll put a link to the product in the description. Anytime you purchase through one of my affiliate links, you help support the channel. And if you enjoyed this video or found it useful in any way, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future reviews or tutorials. You can also check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.